Hi, I'm Nick from NCG English, and today we're going to have a look at common mistakes while speaking English. English is a global language, therefore knowing how to speak English correctly can help you in various aspects of your life. Since the majority of speakers are non-native, there are some common mistakes that many make whenever conversing in English. I've listed down 8 common mistakes made during conversation. And the first mistake is using double negatives. Many try to translate a sentence in English to their native language. Therefore, they end up adding double negatives while speaking out. This is wrong. Let me give you an example. Some say, "I don't know nothing." This means that we know something, but the correct one is, "I don't know anything." The second mistake is using the wrong tense. Many have the tendency to use the wrong tense. For example, "I didn't cry when I saw the movie." Here, the word didn't is never followed by the past tense verb. So the correct one is, "I didn't cry when I saw the movie." The third mistake is using 2 comparatives or superlatives together. For example, they say, "This could never have turned out to be more better." Here, better is the comparative of the adjective good, and more is the comparative of the adjective much. Thus, the correct one is, "This could never have turned out to be better." The fourth mistake is me versus I. So clear it in your mind that I is the subject and me is the object. We're usually confused between the two. We say, "They are going to send my wife and I a package." Here, if we remove the person and the preceding I, it would sound like they are going to send I a package. This is wrong. It would be better to say they are going to send me a package. Similarly, if we say Jim and me are going to the gym, what's wrong here? When we remove Jim and, the sentence becomes me am going to the gym. This is also wrong. The sentence becomes, me am going to the gym. It should be, Jim and I are going to the gym. The fifth mistake, say versus tell. While we speak in English, most of us, many of us make a mistake differentiating between say and tell. For example, first with say. They say me your name. Here, say is not the appropriate word because it is basically used to express something in words. Whereas the sentence demands to say something. The correct is done as follows. The correct is, tell me your name. Now with tell, some say, so I told what a good idea. Told is an inappropriate word because here the sentence wants to express the phrase, what a good idea. So the correct one is, so I said, what a good idea. The sixth mistake, fewer versus less. The word fewer is only used for items that can be counted, whereas less is used for the uncountable. For example, today the market has less people. No. The correct is, today the market has fewer people. The seventh mistake, using s unnecessarily after every word. This is a very common mistake people make. Unless you get your act right. Gets. This is wrong. Only if you use replaced by he or she and your is replaced by his and her, then the correct sentence is, unless you get your act right. And the eighth mistake, does versus do. Does is used for the singular form of the subject, while do is used to indicate the plural form of the subject. Why does they bother you a lot? No. Why do they bother you a lot? The ninth mistake, blunder and mistake. Another common mistake we make while speaking is mixing blunder and mistake. Blunder is the synonym for mistake, therefore it cannot be used together. For example, it was a blunder mistake. No good. It was a blunder, or it was a mistake. And the 10th mistake, cope up versus cope with. It's a common mistake that people make while speaking. This common mistake that we usually make is generally use both cope up and with together. For example, let's cope up with the classmates. Yeah? No, cope with the classmates would be the correct. Well, thank you so much for watching this video to the very end. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel and you're learning English, then you're missing out on a lot of free content. So hit the red subscribe button and like this video if you enjoyed the content. I'm looking forward to seeing you in my next videos.